Hey guys, welcome to JW Deep Sky. My name is James. This is just a quick intro video to the channel. This channel is basically going to be all things astronomy and astrophotography from beginner to advanced stuff. I myself am a beginner. I've been into astronomy my entire life, but a couple months ago, a family friend gifted me this Orion XT8i. It's an 8-inch Dobsonian with an IntelliScope remote. So you can align it with stars and tell it to show you whatever you want in the sky. You can see galaxies with it, you can see star clusters, planets, some nebulae, but it's a beautiful visual scope, and it only took me about a week to figure everything out on it. Very simple to use, but the problem with this is that it's addictive. It really gets you to the next level of astronomy, which would be astrophotography, and this is my current rig that I'm using. So I have a Canon Rebel XSI, not modified, just stock DSLR. It only cost me $70 used on mpb.com. I recommend that site. For all used camera equipment, it's fantastic. The scope that I'm using is just a camera lens. It's a Rokinon 135mm f2.2, and as you'll see in the images that I'll show, it takes pretty amazing pictures. I've only gotten a couple because I'm just starting out, but this rig is actually pretty much exactly the rig that Nico Carver from the channel Nebula Photos on YouTube. He recommended basically this entire setup on one of his beginner setup YouTube videos. So basically what I have is, the Canon camera, the Rokinon 135mm lens. I have the Star Adventurer 2i Pro mount. Comes with the declination bracket and the counterweight if you get the Pro Pack. And then I have a Manfrotto 055 tripod. Very sturdy, gets the job done, but it wasn't really too difficult to figure out how to use. I mean, I spent a couple nights with trial and error, not getting things right. I had the lens fog up on me a few times, so I have a dew heater that I bought. I forgot to use it like the first couple times and then ran into dew problems. I had a lot of trouble at first, like finding my targets, but now I've kind of learned to like star hop a little bit better, so that's made things a bit easier. I've also run into just general light issues where I've tried to like find a dark area to travel to, and it turns out there were like lights all around or something like that. Or last night I was on the beach at Assateague National Seashore, and it's very dark down there unless it's like hopping. If it's hopping, there's like, apparently everybody brings spotlights to the beach down there. So if you're going on like a busy weekend, maybe try to not go on the shore side, go to the bay side. There's less people over there. But let me show you the other stuff I have for this that kind of complete the setup. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this is everything. It's very hard to hold all this. I'm gonna put it on the floor carefully and show you everything one at a time. Extra batteries. I have 2 extra. I got 1 in here and 2 extra, so 3 total. Bug spray. Definitely need this. An LED panel for flat frames. This is the dew heater I mentioned. You just put that on like so and charge it with an external power source. This is a power source. Any extra cables you might need. A Botanoff mask. Put that on your camera. Let me show you it up close. This is to diffract light in a certain way so that you can focus your camera perfectly on the stars. I have just a black lens cap that goes right over the dew shield of this camera. Otherwise, you can just use the regular lens cap, but this was like almost no extra charge, so I decided to get it. A headlamp that has, well, light, but also has a red light option. This will help keep your night vision intact. Extra batteries. The Star Adventurer mount runs on 4 AA batteries. This is an intervalometer. You use this to set how many pictures you want to take and for how long. Velcro for your intervalometer. Electrical tape. Usually I'll use electrical tape to keep this camera in focus. Once I have it perfectly in focus, I don't want to lose that, so I just take a piece of electrical tape and stretch it out along this way, just kind of, place a piece of tape there. That way the focuser can't move. So that's mostly everything. This rig costs around $2,000, depending, for yourself if you decide to get some stuff used or some stuff new. I'd say it could range anywhere from like $1,500 to $2,500 for this setup. So that's my setup. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video, and here's some pictures.